Hey YouTube, this is your girl Jasmine Yvonne coming back finally with this hair review for a hair company called Hair Villa. Again, the hair company is called Hair Villa. They sent me their body wave hair in the inches 22, 24, 26, and 28. And this hair came to me in about, I think, like 5 days or less. Again, this hair is coming from overseas, so a lot of times with overseas I always tell you guys 5 to 10 business days just to be on the safe side. So just disclaimer alert. Again, this hair was inches 22, 24, 26, and 28, and the closure was a 22 inch, and I did make this in a full wig and bleach the knots and so forth and tweeze my closure. I have been tweezing my closures as if they are frontals. I realized that not a lot of people actually really customize closures for some odd reason. So definitely if you wear closures, try to customize them and make them look very natural, because I know I got kind of lazy and I was just kind of parting it and like flaring it really good, but in pictures I can totally tell I had a wig on. So I really recommend that you guys definitely start to take time with not only frontal wigs but also closures, because you can make baby hairs on closures. Like literally I made baby hairs on this closure. You can customize a closure, you can lay a closure just like you would do a frontal, in less time at that. So that's just something I've been doing as well. So yeah. Alright, so to get right into this hair, when I first got it, it was a body wave texture. I will enter pictures in case you're not really hair savvy and you're like, what is body wave? Body wave is, to me, I always like to think of it as like an old like 50s or 40s movie star. You know, the hair is to the side, it's like really a defined wave pattern. That is how body wave hair comes to pretty much everyone who buys body wave hair. But as soon as you wash it, it literally will turn loose wave. I just went on the beach swimming being cute. So that's just a disclaimer. If you are trying to find body wave hair, it never stays that way. It always turns into a loose wave texture. And that's literally what happened to me. I washed it, it became loose wave texture. So I had this hair almost 2 months ago, and that's when I first kind of made the wig. And when I made the wig, I literally was in a rush. So I tried to make the wig, and the hair was still wet. I washed it, kind of let it dry a little bit. It was taking too long, so I tried to just make the wig. And the hair was tangling a lot. So I actually had to go back in and like fill up the hair after the wig was made, because at the time of me making it, when the wefts were still wet, it was like a disaster. Like, it was tangling so bad. I was like, well, what the heck? So I immediately was like turned off with this hair, and I thought that this hair was going to be this worst hair of my life. So I let it dry, I made the wig, I let it dry, and then I roller set it. And this is how the hair looked after I roller set it like the day before Christmas. So this is the same curls that I've had. It just fell and I've just been combing it out, but I literally barely even touched his hair except for to comb it out since then. So the hair does hold curls very nicely, and texture very nicely. So that was a plus for me. I tried to see if it was going to give me the tangling that it gave me the first day after I washed it and made the wig, and it does tangle. This hair is extremely long. Again, I got 20 inches, but you would think that it was like 30. It literally stops at my pelvic bone. Literally, I will enter the picture of me standing up so you guys can see how long this hair is. But it's long, and I've noticed with a lot of companies, the longer the hair, the more the tangle. Because let's be honest, y'all, there's not a lot of women walking around here with 30-inch hair. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they have to kind of add in some non-real stuff to kind of get that length. So I always kind of expect some tangling, so it is going to tangle. I'm going to let y'all know now, if you're buying hair from an affordable company and you're getting 30 inches, 32 inches, it's more than likely it's going to tangle, because more than likely they are not going to be able to give you 100% human hair at that length. So they're probably going to add in some like Remy hair to kind of get you the length that you want, and it's going to start to tangle. And that's just being me and 100% real with y'all. So it is going to tangle. This hair has tangled. It does tangle in the back. I do comb it out and it kind of gets better, but just throughout the day it will tangle. Now, it does not mat up to the point where the hair is like crazy. The hair will look nice all day. I get a ton of compliments on this hair. I literally had a girl running after me in Walmart because she was like, what kind of hair is that? And like, we're like talking about my hair. So the texture is nice. It doesn't change how the hair looks, but it's just when you're wearing it, you personally know like, okay, my hair is kind of tangled, I need to brush it out. So you will experience tangling with this hair, especially at the ends and in the nap area. And with tangling comes shedding. I always say tangling and shedding is like peanut butter and jelly. If you're gonna get some tangling, you're gonna get some shedding. So a hair will shed as well, and this hair does shed as well. Every time I do brush it, comb it, style it, it's gonna shed. Now it's not globs of hair. It's not like huge chunks of hair where literally my hair is now thin and my 4 bundles now looks like it's 1 bundle. No, but it is enough that you will see it. Shedding doesn't bother me as much as long as it's not excessive, meaning it's not like in my butt when I'm wiping, or it's not like in my vagina when I'm wiping. Then I'm fine. But I just want y'all to know that it does shed, because some people are like, shedding? I don't want to see no. Like, some people are real bougie like that, and they act like hair ain't gonna shed. Hair's gonna shed. If my own hair sheds, even after me deep conditioning and all good stuff like that, weave is definitely going to shed. So shedding doesn't bother me as much, but tangling does. So just so y'all know, that those were the 2 big issues. But my biggest issue with this hair was definitely the freaking tangling. Now, as far as the hair holding a curl, we all know it does. This hair has not thinned out on me as well. I do recommend maybe getting maybe 5 bundles if you're getting longer lengths, because the bundles were really thin. The wefts were not big at all. So definitely get 5 bundles with this hair, because you're gonna need a lot of stuff going on, because when I straightened this hair, it looked really, really thin. That's why I've been wearing it like this. But if you're planning on wearing your hair straight and styling a lot of different ways, definitely get another bundle. Shorter bundles are always bigger. A lot of people don't know that. The longer the bundle, the thinner the weft, because they're not going to give you a super size me bundle in 30 inches. That's just not how it's going to work. So just so you guys know, if some people don't know that, the longer the weft, like the longer the inches, the smaller your weft's going to be. So if you're planning on having really long, ratchet, Nicki Minaj type of hair, you need to get probably maybe 5, maybe even 6 bundles of hair to really make your wig full. You can always add hair too if you wear it for a while and then it gets thin. You can always add a bundle later on. But just so you know, as a disclaimer. Now, as far as bleaching the knots and so forth, the hair bleached with ease, no issues, no problems. Again, I did customize my freaking frontal, not frontal, this is a wig. You would think this was a frontal, the way I laid it, but it's a closure. I'm sorry. I did customize it. I did bleach it. I just used L'Oreal's purple bleach, and I bleached it, and this is how it came out. I did kind of like tweeze it as well, and I made baby hairs on it. I just tweezed the front and like cut it and like glued it a little bit, not glued it, but gelled it to make it look baby hairish. Now, to keep my wig on and to keep it on all day, because y'all know I'm in nursing school and I ain't got time for my wig shifting, and that happened to me one day at class. My wig was lifting and I was so embarrassed, and I was like, never again. So what I've been doing, and this has saved my wig life and has laid my hair, is first, when I put my wig on, I first put my stocking cap on, and then I spray this helmet hair all in the front of the stocking cap, just so it can kind of attach to my hair and my scalp a little bit and kind of just stay in place, because I have a big issue with my stocking caps shifting because I have a lot of hair on my head. So I kind of spray the cap all around to kind of get it to kind of stick together, so that I don't do the little method where they use the stocking cap and like glue it and super glue it and like put it all on their head. I don't do that. I literally just put the stocking cap on, spray a little bit of this just so it don't slip and slide as much, and keep it cruising. So then I put my wig on, and then wherever I'm going to put my part at and like attach the closure so it's kind of flat, I take my Got2b black glue. I only use the black glue because it doesn't give me that white icky look. And I just like put a dab kind of like underneath the closure and like on top of the closure and where the baby hairs I made are at. And I just kind of like lay that down and just kind of put my finger and pat it down flat. After I pat it down flat, I then take my cheek helmet head, and that's what this is helmet head, and I spray it. And I spray a good little bit, not too much, but I spray it on there. And then after that, I just take my Eco Styling hair gel and I just lay my baby hairs and around my edges, and I just wash my hair, so I just kind of like put it around my hair on the side and so forth, and kind of brush my hair to make it look really natural. And then I spray it again. And then I do my makeup and get dressed and all kind of cute and stuff like that. And by the time I'm done with my makeup, it dries and it's attached, honey. Honey, it ain't, girl, this wig ain't going nowhere, girl. So that's how I lay my wigs, just so you guys know. Alright, so to end it all off, that is all I feel about this hair. Again, I've had this hair for about 2 months now, and I did like this hair texture wise, but just so you guys know, if you're planning on getting this hair as a sew-in or long term, meaning this is going to be your hair for some months, I don't recommend this hair for super long term use. But because it is affordable, I do recommend it for short time use. If you're someone who you take your wigs off, put it back on, don't wear wigs all the time, or like me, you give yourself breaks, then this hair is perfect. But that's just kind of my disclaimer. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this video enlightened you. Check this company out if you would like. And as always, thank you guys so much. Bye bye.